Hey everyone, it's Jordan Faith. Today I'm doing an upright, wavy hairstyling routine. It's pretty straightforward and simple, and I'm going to take you through the entire process and showcase how you can layer products on fine wavy hair to achieve good curl clumps, definition, and volume without having to go upside down. Let's head to my shower to get started. Here we are in my shower. Of course, I am starting off by getting my hair completely soaking wet. And when I do this, I just gently scrub my scalp a little bit just to help gently break up any dirt or oil before I shampoo. Today I'm using the Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean Shampoo. I love this one. I've had it for quite a while. It smells really nice. The consistency is really nice. It's very creamy, but also very cleansing. It doesn't leave my hair feeling stripped, but leaves it feeling very clean. And it's not too heavy whatsoever. It's also very affordable. So I am just taking my time gently scrubbing my scalp. And then I am squeezing the lather through the ends of my hair. And that is enough cleansing for the lengths of my hair. Now I am rinsing it out completely, making sure to gently scrub my scalp while I do this so that everything is completely washed away by the water. Next, I'm using the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat Conditioner, and I'm taking a generous amount and smoothing that all over my hair. I do start applying it at the midsection of my hair and take it down through the ends, but when I detangle, it does help work a little bit of the conditioner up to my roots without getting conditioner on my scalp. I'm doing a very, very quick squish to condish with this, just to further ensure that it is completely evenly distributed throughout my hair and it is really penetrating and doing its job. This is one of my favorite conditioners. It's also very affordable and pretty easy to find. It has a very light smell. And again, I find that it is just in the middle of where I need it to be. It's not too light and it's not too heavy. After rinsing that completely out, I'm using the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate Leave-In Conditioner. I picked this up recently after wanting to try it for quite a while. I was a little bit nervous that it was going to be very sticky and very heavy, because it's not exactly marketed for my hair type. But I've been pleasantly surprised. It is a little bit sticky when it's in your hand, but as soon as it hits the water and my hair, it just glides right through. It's very hydrating and it smells really, really good. And I don't find it too heavy. Next, I am raking through just a little bit of the AG Curl Fresh Definer. This has quickly become my favorite cream styling product. If you haven't seen my first impressions review, you can check that out. My opinion has not changed. I think this is an amazing product. It is very lightweight. It doesn't leave my hair weighed down or sticky or tacky, and it gives me really good curl enhancement. I'm using my wet brush just to brush the hair up and away from my scalp and brush through my hair to smooth everything down and help my clumps start to form. I let my hair topple a little bit side to side throughout the styling process so that I can figure out my parting later. But if you're someone who really likes and wants a defined part, you can go ahead and part your hair here, and that should work out just as well. Next, I'm using the Cake Curl Whip Mousse. And I am taking way too much. My hair really loves this mousse, and I can usually get away with using a lot of it, but I definitely didn't need to use this much. It was an accident. I'm just smoothing it and patting it along my hair one side at a time and scrunching it in really well so that it absorbs into my hair and really helps enhance my curl pattern all throughout my head of hair. I've been really enjoying styling upright like this. I find that now that I've had quite a lot of practice styling my hair and learning about my hair, I am able to style upright without it looking stringy or being really difficult. In the past, I had a really hard time getting good curl clumps to form when I was styling upright, but now as long as I make sure my hair is very wet and I take the same care I do when styling upside down, like brushing through it and gently scrunching it, and just really taking my time and putting in some effort with it, I do end up with what I feel are really good results. Now, I would typically put my fingers in at the roots and just gently wiggle them to make sure my hair is staying off of my scalp, because my roots can tend to be extra flat and smooth, but I did forget to do that. Sometimes when I'm filming, little things that are in my normal routine will just slip my mind, but it's not the end of the world. My roots did end up a little bit more smooth, but I'm okay with that. Next, I'm using the EcoSlay Orange Marmalade. This is another curl definer, but I treat it as a gel. It gives me really good hold, and it's hydrating, but very light. It's really easy to apply, and I'm just smoothing it on and scrunching it in, making sure to take my time with scrunching so I can really get a good, thorough product application. You can see that I'm leaning forward a little bit, but I'm not at all going upside down. I just lean forward to keep my hair away from my body. And I do occupy a larger body, so I do have to lean a little bit more. You might find that you don't have to lean forward or to the side quite as much. Just find what works for you and allows you to scrunch your hair all the way from the ends to the roots without any interference. And of course, I'm making sure to turn my head side to side. Now I'm using my Perfect Hair Care towel to Microplop, which is just scrunching up my hair with that towel on my hand and gently squeezing to remove excess water. I do try to only squeeze each section 1 or 2 times, and I do take care with it so that I'm not breaking up my curl clumps. And I am going to plop, so I do very briefly turn my head over to do this, and I'm pretty much only plopping so that I can rinse off my body and then get changed into regular clothes. You could absolutely skip this step. All right, after plopping, I just gave my hair a couple extra scrunches with a damp part of the towel just to reshape any wonkiness that I got from plopping. If you find that some areas get really wonky for you, you can definitely give that a try. Then I moved on to diffusing, and I just pixie diffused for 30 minutes on low heat and high speed. And I air dried the rest of the way, and my hair is dry now. It has a little bit of a cast, but it's not super crunchy. But I am going to scrunch out the crunch and fluff my roots. Here I chose to scrunch out the crunch and fluff upright. But if you are able to and you want to, you could absolutely flip your head over and root fluff that way. If you are able to do either, I would just encourage you to try one and then try the other and see what you like best. I don't find that it makes a huge difference whether I fluff my roots upright or fluff them upside down. And after I've fluffed my roots, I usually just stick my fingers into the front of my hair and flick it to one side, and then just gently arrange my parting however I want it. Lately, I have been going for a more centered part rather than a very deep side part. And these are the results. I think it turned out very pretty. I'm really surprised with the volume and the clumps, just because the reason that I style upside down is because I felt like it was easier for me to get good clumps and a little bit of volume. But I think since I've been practicing upright styling a little bit more, I've been getting the hang of getting decent clumps. And I recently got the Black Orchid diffuser from Extava, and it makes a world of difference with drying. And I've noticed that it really adds a lot of volume for me, which is really awesome. My hair feels really nice. It doesn't feel product-y or sticky or tacky. Doesn't feel gritty or greasy or weighed down. Despite using quite a bit of product, I'll admit I did use quite a bit of product, even if it was an accident. It's pretty nice and shiny. I have pretty good definition, minimal frizz. I think my clumps look really nice. And overall, I think it worked great. I would never have thought that I could get this result from upright styling. Just goes to show what a little bit of practice and the right products and tools can do for you. Of course, I have all the products and tools that I used linked in the description. And while you're down there, I would love if you would comment what you thought of this routine. I'm definitely learning some different tips and tricks to make upright styling work for me just as well as upside down styling, which I'm really happy about because I've been upside down styling for about a year and it's fine. It works great for me. It's how I started learning, and so that's how I started practicing, and I was just trying to perfect that one technique. And then once I did get it down in a way that I felt like I was doing a good job, I didn't really want to change my normal routine to something different. But I think I'm really doing good with upright styling, and I'm really happy about that because I don't exactly love hanging upside down to style my hair. And I want to be able to show all of you routines that are done upright, just in case that's how you prefer to style or you're not able to style upside down. If you liked this video, please make sure to hit the like button. That really does make a difference on how many people my video will reach. And I do want to reach as many people as possible so that my tips can help anyone who's struggling. If you've watched this far, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell that's next to it so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming content and so that I can continue to make new and better content for you. Remember to love yourself fully and faithfully, and I'll see you next time.